Wisdom chapter 9 verses 13 through 18. Who can comprehend what the Lord intends? Who can know God's counsel, or who can conceive what the Lord intends? For the deliberations of mortals are timid, and unsure are our plans. For the corruptible body burdens the soul, and the earthen shelter weighs down the mind that has many concerns. And scarce do we guess the things on earth. And what is within our grasp we find with difficulty. But when things are in heaven, who can search them out? Or whoever knew your counsel, except you had given wisdom and sent your Holy Spirit from on high? And thus were the paths of those on earth made straight. Today's second reading is often referred to as Solomon's prayer for wisdom. He begins by recognizing and praising God for all he has done for humanity. Wisdom is at times identified with the Holy Spirit or our conscience. Verse 18 tells us that man cannot become wise on his own, because his reasoning powers are limited, and the cares of the world get in the way of wisdom's increase. It's hard to be focused on God when you live in a swamp loaded with alligators. If so, we tend to focus on survival in the temporal world rather than gaining the wisdom needed to enter the eternal world. In looking for a definition of wisdom, we can turn to Proverbs chapter 8 verses 1 through 17. Does not wisdom call? Does not understanding raise her voice? On the heights beside the way, in the paths she takes her stand, beside the gates in front of the town, at the entrance of the portals she cries aloud. To you, O men, I call, and my cry is to the sons of men. O simple ones, learn prudence, O foolish men, pay attention. Hear, for I will speak noble things, and from my lips will come what is right. For my mouth will utter truth, wickedness is an abomination to my lips. All the words of my mouth are righteous, there is nothing twisted or crooked in them. They are all straight to him who understands and right to those who find knowledge. Take my instruction instead of silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than jewels, and all that you may desire cannot compare with her. I, wisdom, dwell in prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. The fear of the Lord is hatred of evil. Pride and arrogance and the way of evil and perverted speech I hate. I have counsel and sound wisdom, I have insight, I have strength. By me kings reign, and rulers decree what is just. By me princes rule, and nobles govern the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Sounds like a recipe for a successful Christian life, doesn't it? Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it.